Hey, it's Gary, Fitz Preacher Farm. As you can see, it got cold because when I break out the long sleeve shirts, it got cold. So it's cold outside today. We're not going to do anything outside. We're going to do a little cooking today. Got those jalapenos there. Wife said, what are you going to do with them? And I said, well, I don't know. And thought about canning them like I did by the way, we got the vegetables that we made a video on. You can see they're doing pretty good. That one there, I filled it too full and had to put some water in. But anyway, that's a follow-up video. But anyway, she said, what are you going to do with those jalapenos? And I said, well, I don't know. She said, hey, you know what you hadn't made in a while? And I said, no. She said, you remember them cream cheese jalapeno poppers you used to make? Yep, we hadn't had them in a while. So I'm breaking down codes from the wife, and that's code for, hey, make some of them. So we're going to make some. Let's do it. All right, the first thing we're going to do, by the way, don't set your cast iron hot skillet with cornbread in it on your your plastic cutting board. Anyway, what we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is put some gloves on. I've been through this Saturday, as a matter of fact, with the red jar over there. There was an incident. It was comical. It wasn't comical at the time, but it was comical. It is now. Oh man, hey, you gotta have a little fun, right? Let me get these gloves on. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cap these, then we're gonna cut them in half, right down the middle. Set them aside, and I'll show you what we'll do next. I'm not gonna make a bunch of these. That's a bad thing about it when it's just you and mama. We can't eat all this stuff if we cook a bunch of it. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 10 of them. Let's do one more. Make an even dozen. All right. You can do this either way. You can use your thumb, your finger, whatever. I like to take a spoon. Depending on how hot you like these. We'd like to take all the, excuse me, got me again. We like to take all the membrane and the seeds out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bore you with me doing all them, but that's the way you do it. Just take a spoon and get them out. Best to do it over here under the water in the sink. So when I get them all done, I'll take you to the next step. Alright, there we go. We got them all deveined and de-seeded. Next thing you're going to need is cream cheese. Now, you can use any kind of cheese you want, but we like the cream cheese, or my wife does. I'm not a cheese eater, but basically what we're going to do, I'm going to do this with my hands. We're just going to take this cream cheese, kind of like you're doing, you know, cheese and celery. You don't want a big bunch in there, but you want a pretty good bunch of it. The cream cheese kind of takes the sting out of takes some heat out of the jalapeno. That's more what you want right there. You kind of want it level. I probably got too much in that first one, but that's kind of what you want right there. All right, there's what you got. We got our oil heating up in our Fry Daddy. We're gonna coat these now, and I'll set you up for that. But that's, we'll put the bacon on there, the bacon bits. You might be thinking, well, them bacon bits are just gonna fall off. No, they're not. I'll show you in just a second. Okay, we got our ingredients set up for, this is something here that we've been trying. I made some chicken with this. It's potato starch, and it's a lot lighter than flour, and I'm thinking that we like it a lot better. We're still thinking about it, but we got potato starch, we got an egg beaten, and we got panko breadcrumbs. So what we're going to do, we're going to take these guys, we're going to roll them in that potato starch real good. Get a good coating on the ends and everywhere. I'm going to roll him in that egg, and we're going to put him in the panko breadcrumbs. You can use the flavored ones if you want. We like the Italian ones. These aren't flavored here. But you don't want a big bunch of coating. If you don't like coating, these will work real well for you. So I think what I'm going to do is go back in here and hit it again. I didn't like the way those stuck to that. And let's try that again. There we go, that's better. You can see that. Just put those off in a plate over there. Hey, y'all ready to cook these? I did stick them in the refrigerator for a little bit while we were waiting on the oil. Oil's $3.50. I'll put them in there gently. As gently as I can. If you like this kind of stuff, I'd highly recommend you make more than a dozen. We'll let those go for a little bit. Shouldn't take long. You can already see it browning up. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you just want to brown them. And you'll get a little cream cheese runs out every now and then, but that's okay. You notice they started floating pretty quick. These things are addictive. You can leave these whole and stuff them, but I like to eat them this way better. If you leave them whole, you got a big, jalapeno, and it's full of hot cheese. You know how that goes. So we just like them better this way. It's just whichever way you want to do them, and you can put whatever cheese you want in them. It doesn't take but just a couple of minutes. You can see that one over there, it's just about done. We like them a little browner, leave them make them a little crunchier. But these make good, take to church functions, stuff like that. People really like these. And by taking the veins and the seeds out, there's not much heat. I like my wife, she can eat hot. She's a fire breather. She likes the hot stuff, but I don't care for the hot stuff. I like to taste my food. I don't want it burning me up. But they make a jalapeno, and I've grown them before, called a tam, T-A-M, not a dam, a tam jalapeno. And they don't have the heat that the regular one does. But you can see it doesn't take 2 or 3 minutes and they're just about there. Again, I like to make them a little crunchy. I'm not going to bore you with frying all these up, but I'll bring you back and show you the end result. There you have it. Usually you can tell they're done. See how the cream cheese is starting to come out? That usually tells you that they're done. Again, we like them real crispy. I say, let's let them babies cool off a minute and do a taste test.